Hi, this is your host. In 1976, at the height of his powers, Saddam Hussein gave a speech in Baghdad that began, "If there are any infidels who do not believe in what I say, I swear to God, I will cut off their heads, even if they are in America." His father, a poor peasant, died before Saddam was 2, leaving his mother to raise him and his 4 siblings alone. The family moved to Baghdad when Saddam was 14 so that he could attend high school. It was there that he joined the Baath Party, a Sunni Arab nationalist group that had been gaining popularity in the region. In 1980, he plunged Iraq into the long and costly Iran-Iraq War, which lasted 8 years and resulted in hundreds of thousands of deaths. When the war ended in 1988, he turned on his own people. That year, following the Persian Gulf War, Iraqis from the Kurdish and Shia communities rose up against his regime. He was convicted and sentenced to death by hanging. On December 30th, 2006, Saddam was executed by hanging. Saddam responded by crushing the uprisings, killing or imprisoning thousands without charge. He also weaponized chemical warfare, most notably in the 1988 attack on Halabja, which killed some 5,000 Kurds. All the while, he maintained a repressive secret police force that kept tabs on the population and eliminated potential enemies. By 1957, he was an officer in the party's armed wing, and by 1959, he was implicated in an assassination attempt against the Egyptian ambassador. But this proved to be a catastrophic mistake. Within days, a U.S.-led coalition was bombing Iraq in an operation called Desert Storm. By February 1991, Baghdad had fallen and Saddam was in full retreat. Though he survived the war, he was now a pariah on the world stage, and his country was in ruins. Sanctions devastated Iraq's economy and caused widespread shortages of food and medicine. With the exception of the 2003 invasion, Saddam remained in power until the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003. Fearing reprisals, he went on the run, first to Syria and then Egypt. On April 9, 2003, coalition troops entered Baghdad, and the city fell within days, but Saddam managed to escape. He spent the next 10 months evading capture, hiding in a hole near his hometown of Tikrit. On December 13, 2003, U.S. soldiers found him and brought him to justice. And indeed, Saddam would come to be known as one of the most ruthless dictators of modern times. Although he never held an official leadership position, Saddam quickly rose to become the most powerful figure in the party. In 1972, he oversaw the nationalization of Iraq's oil industry, which had been in foreign hands since the 1920s. This move made him popular with many Iraqis and gave him the financial resources to consolidate power. He also purged the military of anyone loyal to the old regime, replacing them with Baathists. So, how did he get that way? Let's find out in this edition of Saddam Hussein was born on April 28, 1937, near Tikrit, Iraq. From there, he helped organize a series of Baathist coups across the Middle East, including the 1968 takeover in Iraq that brought the group to power. By 1975, Saddam was effectively the president of Iraq. But he wanted more. He created a pervasive cult of personality with statues, portraits, and propaganda depicting him in everything from military garb to civilian clothes to religious dress. At the same time, he embarked on an ambitious modernization program, which included free education and healthcare for all Iraqis, the construction of new roads, schools, and hospitals, as well as significant improvements in literacy and women's rights. But Saddam's true passions were conflict and cruelty. This brings us to August 2nd, 1990, when Saddam decided to invade Kuwait, hoping to boost dwindling oil revenues. Although the U.S. wanted Saddam captured alive, things didn't go according to plan. Saddam was tried by the Iraqi High Tribunal for crimes against humanity, specifically for the 1982 Dojo massacre in which some 180 people were killed. And that's it for this edition of Thanks for Watching.